Test, 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 test. Love you too, babe. Test, 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 test. Alright, I think we are good. Okay. Alright. That mojo? Okay, so the missions left. Dark place. So sector elevator is over here somewhere. So at the same time liking, I also hate this game. I'd found a good way to deal with those assholes before I respect. It's like pull your shield up, wait till they pop up, and then shoot your shield at them. They were never a particularly fun enemy though. Missions. Dark place. Investigate sector elevator. Alright. Let's just travel the elevator until we figure out what the hell that meant. Nothing like vague booking, eh? Just vaguely tell you where to go. Alright, cool. I'm okay with games that don't have like the little hand-holdy bullshit. I'm gonna just...
Best of luck.
Okay, so my quest is here.
I need the containment protocols for every... Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking
In and out of the fucking quarry.
My job harder.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Alright.
Good luck out there.
Sector elevator. Investigate.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh?
Alright, new sector to go fuck around in. Find some weird people. We'll see. We will see. let's read that. Collectibles. Unread. Here the latest agents confirm missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Jonathan Connor. Yeah, you think so? John Connor. Ezra Cruz, Caroline Dempsey, Lindsay Malcolm, Charles Murray, and Derek Staff. Okay, well, and the hotline is probably that one.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle. Trying to make her act.
Kind of like the Stranger Than Fiction movie, where
her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call.
Oh, this is supposed to be the Alan Wake bullshit.
A drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too.
I didn't play that game.
Not unlike the hostile resonance.
Apparently the last boss of this is bullshit, according to a good friend.
Consequences. It was this.
Bullshit.
More than the man's despair.
Bullshit.
That made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau.
Alright. Well, some little collectibles here, eh? And so inhumane treatment to paranatural entities. Disappearance of the author Alan Wake.
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
More. So we see the power core receptacles. Lots of files, eh?
Now that I hate you.
All right, so we have openable. Get the files we need. Open this. Take the control point.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Okay, before we do that, let's go back to all the collectibles. Unread. 5 unread. The Blessed Organization. This group individual has operated outside the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in the para-criminal groups. A review of the past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to the altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in illegal use of an altered item. 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to the appearance of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed Organization. Ooh, lots of black stuff. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, something was launched into the blank of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in witnessed the Director Trench, including aggressive when with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting the issue rather than proving it. Something notable, something between Director Trench and Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff, although both declined to meet for an interview. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's blank as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any something or blank again, and his fitness to lead is not in question. Refer to blank. Legality of the Prime Candidate Program. So basically they're saying this program, the P6 and P7 program, well, I guess there was 5 other candidates before that. It was kind of sketchy, but I mean, I think we all fucking knew that. The purpose of internal investigation to examine the containment failure of specimen SI1 that resulted in the deaths of agents. So someone might have let something out that they shouldn't have. Underhill background. Okay, so this is that crazy bitch in the basement. Professional professor at the University of Woodrow, we already knew that. In UK, where she teaches biology to focus on botany. She once worked at the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to the paracriminal organization or any record of her breaching her NDA since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during time as co-workers in the research sector, blah blah blah. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offered sort of Mold Hill. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So they brought her back. I know I'm pretty late in the game, but they brought this crazy botanist back. She was a bureau. She left the bureau, and she came back when they found space mold. The bureau item is not in bureau clandestine. No. How's it? So it is containment procedure. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green, dry blood on the grill when last seen. The item is capable of vocalizing responses or growls and unnamed locomotions. Considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm outside Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived out on the scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. The police arrived, but were immediately driven away by the tractor's panic calls to federal authorities were interpreted by the Bureau communication staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item and responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to obtain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Bureau only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Bureau earlier in the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is certainly currently unknown. Okay. Miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. So he has blunt force injuries to head, a laceration to the left ear and cheek, blunt force injuries to extremities, dislocation of right knee, complete avulsion of the upper right extremities with associated fracture in the proximal right humerus, extensive trauma in the abdominal region, a complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of large and small intestines, all missing from scene. Conclusion is my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of mechanical accident, as claimed by the authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with an animal attack. So he doesn't know that the tractor is an animal, maybe a bear. Recognition letter. William Kirkland. Investigating lost sector, blah blah blah, loose inside Kirkland. Official warning. The containment the sector exists for a reason. They are better trained, better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. Don't you think it's pretty? Internal investigations have gone past my notice. You're a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You both are failures plotting against me. You're traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You're choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. Don't want to be Zachariah Trench. Well, Trench killed himself because he's a fucking idiot. Unless he comes back. He may come back. Who the fuck knows? We stopped the Keystone on our way to the target Alter World event. Like you asked, I'm sending my report directly to you and try to keep a lid on it. Grumman. Oh. So he actually did quit. Okay, good. Oh, what did I pick up that's garbage? Oh look, something that's garbage. Alright.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration.
Too many drugs,
You
buddy.
need a
Too many
drink.
drugs.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding.
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen him.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
Maybe that was more impactful. If you knew Alan Wake.
That was the Alan Wake? The famous writer? He disappeared years ago. It was all over the news back then. And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Clearly I didn't do whatever I was supposed to do correctly. Oh. Did that open the third door? No? Third door yet? There we go.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming. Then something else came. A resonance.
Alright, let's go find out what that one is about, because that's interesting.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay. Violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC. Brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here? That doesn't look like a house shift. No.
Look like a house shift there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so... Alright.
course, the Hisser aren't in here. Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Interesting when you discover the little secret areas. Face into a wall. It's probably the newest one I've seen. Uh-oh. Fuck off. Alright, cutting that short. Where's that control point again? Something that didn't exist before, eh? I'll buy it anyways.